Hey guys, so today is episode 25, and I'm super excited because we're going to bring something I think is kind of special. We're going to kind of peel a couple layers back. This might be a little bit more aggressive for a few of you, but I hope the ones that love it really love it at a 10. We're going to talk about being visible or invisible. And guys, so the harsh truth about this is why your business isn't growing. Let's think about it. Why isn't your business growing? And if you really sit down and you try to put that on a scale of 1 to 10, you're going to come up with a lot of ideas, but a lot of excuses. And I'm going to tell you right now to prepare you for this episode, those excuses for the most part are baloney. They're bullshit. They're made up. They're your way of avoiding the things that you have to do that you know you need to do. You're simply not getting done. Today, it might sting, but bear with me. The purpose of this is because in 2025, you're either visible and your business is either crushing it, you're working through the scarcity and you're feeling the abundance mode, or you're invisible and your business is either, maybe it's belly to belly, it's retail, people are coming in and you have this most amazing product that you don't have to be out there and people are selling for you. When they buy that magic item, they're like, oh my gosh, I went to Tim because he got me this and it was amazing. Tim's the only guy who can sell you this. So you got to go to Tim to get this. If you have that kind of business, then you can go ahead and skip through this episode and go to the next one. But be careful, because this special thing only lasts for a little bit until somebody comes up with another thing. And when this thing is just a little bit better than your magical thing, if you're invisible, guess what? Gobble, 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 just like in the basketball court. They're going to start eating your lunch. Okay. So being invisible in business today, it's just not going to cut it. So how are we going to grow as professionals, as salespeople, as business owners? First, we're going to face the facts. Being invisible and having an invisible brand will not allow you to be remembered in the marketplace. If you're not showing up online, or if you love the movie, what was that movie? On the line. Oh, Internship. Jeez, oh peaks. On the line. If you're not showing up on the line, then you have nothing to complain about because you are your own problem. Okay. Now, I like excuses like anybody. And I'm going to tell you, an excuse is like a big bag of you know what, and it stinks really bad. So I want you to just kind of calm yourself. And as we get into this, we're going to go through 4 or 5 different topics in this conversation about being visible or invisible. And I want you to take a couple notes. I want you to watch this 2 or 3 times. I want you to share with your coworkers. And I want you to understand that today we're ripping the Band-Aid off and we're going to get past this together as a team. If you haven't watched before, this is Elevate With Enbody. I'm your host, Tim Enbody. I have leveraged my last 25 years of sales, marketing, and coaching, reading, audiobooks, you name it. I'm currently going through 2 different coaching programs right now, and all I'm trying to do is sharpen that sword. So I can do it for my company, I can do it for myself, I can do it for you. And what I want you guys to understand is that each and every time I do one of these, it's not, and I don't think anybody at this point after 25, this is the 25th episode, can say that Tim has been trying to sell me something. He is a trickster. He's showing up and he's trying to sell me magazines on knocking on my front door. I'm not trying to do any of that, guys. There's no secret potion. Okay. All I'm trying to do is hit you guys with the truth. And sometimes the truth hurts. So buckle up a little bit because we're gonna pull some Band-Aids today. Section number 1. The truth. No one wants to say it. Let's just stop the pretending. That talent alone will not save you. You could be the best salesperson. You could be running the best business. That talent is only going to get you so far. So stop pretending. And now we need to build up those expectations through the being a little bit more of a pretender and putting out those guarantees that if we don't stop that process of letting your work show up for you and proving that you're enough. Because the reality of it is, guys, if you're not visible, none of the stuff is going to matter. Not your business. It's struggling now. It's going to struggle tomorrow. Because if you're not good at what you're doing, it doesn't matter. The struggle is real. Because you're not seen. The world doesn't think that you're important. And people right now gauge your importance based on your visibility. So the rewards that you want for yourself and your business, it's about being visible. If you're invisible, you're going to be lost. So why most professionals, as in number 2, stay invisible. Most people aren't failing. They're just hiding. I consider it hiding. They consider it maybe not understanding how to be social, not understanding how to do marketing. But the reality is you're hiding. You're making excuses. You wait until it's perfect. So I'm going to prepare something. I want it to be perfect. I'm going to practice until I'm perfect. Well, you can practice all day long, but if it's game time, you got to show up, lace up, and get to work. You can get better as you move on, as you grow. But the reality is you're scared, and that's okay to be scared. You're scared that you're going to look foolish. You worry about judgment from your coworkers or from your friends or family. I do. You're not as successful as somebody else that's either doing this or not doing this. You still believe that your work speaks so amazing for yourself that you don't have to do any of this other stuff. You think your small audience is or means so little that they're just going to keep coming to you. The reality is if you're not staying public for them, they're going to forget about you. And because of that, guess what? You're going to be invisible. I don't want you to be invisible. Nobody wants that. There's enough out there. So invisible effort produces invisible results. Okay. So if I'm not putting anything out there, then why do you expect it to be better tomorrow? Number 3, it's the new rule of business. In today's world, attention is your currency. If I got your attention, I'm going to make the money. Visibility is that, and visibility is the credibility. So consistency is that secret sauce, guys. If you're making that chili and it's missing something, that little extra spice, it's consistency. Nobody wants to talk about it. If they can't see you, though, do you think they're going to trust you? I mean, they can read testimonials and reviews, and we want all those things, but they have to see you today. Maybe not 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago, and maybe not tomorrow, but right now, today, they have to see you. And when they see you, it's really weird, but it builds trust. As long as you're consistent and you are a trustworthy person. If you're a dipshit and you show up as a dipshit, you're a dipshit. But if you're saying and doing a consistent message, guys, that's how you're going to build it. And that's where the trust comes from. And that consistency is that secret sauce. I've talked about it in several episodes before. And that's why they're going to choose you. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to understand you can't build trust in the dark. You can put the work in, but you can't build it in the dark. It doesn't come up in the dark. You can't attract business silently. You have to be loud. You can't lead your industry if you refuse to show up in it. You have to let people know that you're the person. I need to go to you because you're the person that's going to take care of my problems. If you wash cars, if you're a mortgage professional, a real estate professional, if you run a financial advising company, I don't care. The visibility that you build, that visibility versus being invisible, that's part of your brand. This isn't about going viral either. I'm not even talking about that. This is simply about being present. Daily visibility doesn't mean you have to be polished. It doesn't mean you have to be perfect. I wish. Sometimes I wish. But you do have to be consistent. Today's Tuesday. I'm recording. I will record on Thursday or I'll batch record. I have to be consistent. That is the rule. You have to be seen often, guys. Identity, in your visibility, your personality, your tone, your humor. Are you a real person, guys? Do you have a story to share? If I'm just going to stand up here and start trying to say this ruler, it's a 15-inch ruler and it's made out of wood. It's got some dashes on here so you can see the inches and the centimeters. Does that do anything for you? But you want to build a story. You want to be relatable. People don't connect to perfection anymore. It's not perfection that you even have to shoot for. So stop. You can't do it. They are going to connect with you because you're going to build authority. Your authority is going to be built through visibility. This is, guys, you catch my theme. You have to be in the spotlight. You are the person. You have to be visible and you have to stay in your lane. Show your expertise. Build your value of why I should pick you. Show me your perspective, why you are the pro. That's through failures and successes, right? This is what makes you unforgettable. The combination of these 3 different things is how you become unavoidable. Guys, through this process, it kind of gets exciting because when you're being visible and you're bringing that to the people, and you do kind of become unavoidable. And let me give you a story on that for me. So I'm going to share a real story. So recently, this podcast, we are just knocking on 90 days, 25,000 views. Thank you. Just under 500 hours. Thank you. 160 subscribers. Thank you. And I'm starting to show up all over the place now. And that's with this much effort so far. I mean, we're putting forth a lot of effort, but I mean, this much time, I'm sorry. And then we have Facebook reposting, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Guys, it's all over the place. Apple, you have to be where the others are at. If you're not sharing your message where they're at, you're not visible. Therefore, when you do your New Year's resolution, you sit down and do your planning, guess what? So like my boss sent an email out to a bunch of the department heads and some key personnel, and it says, Christmas wish list. Give me your Christmas wish list of 1 to 3 things. For me, it's simple. What can I do to be more visible? What can I do to share my message and touch more people? What can I do to bring more impact so that people are giving me their time and attention? I'm able to give them as much value as I possibly can. And the rule is consistency, and I have to be visible. So today we're going to get into section number 5. Next, the call out moment. This one's part of this thing. So let me just say it, and I want to be very clear with all of you guys, and I want you to know that it's coming from right here. If you want to grow your company, your person, your persona, if you want to stand out as the person that I need to call, I have a need, I'm going to call Tim. If I'm going to do that, if you want people to choose you, you must stop being invisible. I know it's funny, guys, but you're going to buy from this guy or this guy. I mean, I'm gone, right? So your next client, your next recruit, your next opportunity, it's already out there. They may be looking for you right now. And if you're scrolling, I heard this today, they talked about Google. And on the first page is where you're being found. On the second page is where you bury the bodies. If you're being visible, it's going to push you. And that's where you're going to be. They're watching right now. They're scrolling. They're looking for someone they can trust. They're looking at someone that maybe can entertain them a little bit, show their personality. And that's going to be part of this, guys. The question, here's the big one. The question is, are you going to show up? Only you can answer that for you. Are you going to show up? Are you going to be seen? Are you going to be visible? Are you going to hide in the dark and let somebody else do it? Just let somebody else eat your lunch? Because there's plenty of people online that are willing to work for it. So here's the challenge, as I'd like to do with all these. And I hope you guys do these challenges. Even if you don't hit me back, please do them. It's all about make you better. I'm wanting to make all of you better. So here's your challenge. No more perfect. Write it down. No more polishing. You can do it later. No more waiting. It's never going to be the right time, so just do it now. No more hiding behind your excuses. I don't care if you're too skinny or you're too fat, you're too young, you're too old. If you don't think that what you have to say is going to touch somebody, as long as you have one, that's where you start. One. Your only job is to be seen. Make one video, create one post, one message, one moment of visibility. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Today, that's your job. One. Not tomorrow. Make it today and do one. So in this world, visibility it's not optional anymore. Visibility is oxygen. You need to breathe and you have to be visible. And your business will not suffocate if you feed it with this. If you want that opportunity, show up. If you want it, put in and show impact. Show up. Show out. If you want growth, guys, you just got to keep showing up. Because invisible dreams, they say invisible. But visible leaders can change industries. I love that, guys. Thank you for sticking with me for 25 episodes. This means so much to me. I appreciate you all. Now go out there, take your space, and let's build it together. Until then, keep elevating your business and your brand.